Nick speaking, and tonight my Necrons are playing Orks. A bit of a horde Ork army tonight. We've got 30 boys in reserve. We've got some commandos coming in. As you can see, massive lineup of Orks. And I've got my little Necrons. One squad of destroyers there. I was past first turn, and I'm just about to use my Grand Illusion. I'm going to move these destroyers. So I shall do that now, and more to come. Okay, so those copters used their scout move, and they came over here. I moved the destroyers with my Grand Illusion, and then I also moved the Lord over there. So now it's going to be my turn 1. Okay, that's the end of turn 1, and these rocket boys on their turn, they got a 6, came all the way up, assaulted these destroyers. One wiped out from a power fist, the other's just down, so I've got to do my Wilburbacks in a minute. Looters shot out these couple here. In my turn, I'd basically shot everything at the copters and made them run. They've run off the board, and that's it really now. So it's going to be my turn 2. We're playing seize ground. One objective here, one in the middle, and there's one up over there. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, just had my turn 2. My warriors came on from reserve, so I've got all my warriors lined up here. Another squad here. The destroyers, they all got up, so this is one big squad of destroyers, and I sent the deceiver into these, killed 3 of those. They howled, and I shot everything else. I shot at the bikes with the monolith, and it scattered off, and the grot saved its cover save, and it's now Orcs turn 2 with the reserves. We've got 3 squads of 20 boys coming on, and commandos. Hence this deployment. I don't know if it's going to save me or not though, we'll see. Okay, that's the end of turn 2, and I misdirected with the deceiver. The commandos came on, got into assault with this one squad, and they ran off the board. The bikes, they've turbo boosted over here, and now it is my turn 3. It's Orcs turn 3 now. I tank shocked the bikes with my monolith, and they failed the test. They're running away at the moment. I used my Gauls Flux arcs and destroyed a couple of those as well, a few of those. I shot the 2 squads of warriors at the rocket boys, and I assaulted the commandos with the deceiver. They're running. I used misdirect for up here and pulled out. Then all these guys shot at the looters. There's just 2 looters, and is that Wazadaza? No, who is that?
Oh, he's a mech boy.
Mech boy thing with a big funny gun. And that's it really. The Lord's just checking out the trees there. Okay, we'll see what happens. More Orcs to come. The Orcs turn 3, and a bit of an unusual one there, but basically that guy with a big funny gun got double 5. And came over, landed next to my destroyers, and the rocket boys, they assaulted the destroyers, so they all went down, ran off the board. And these guys here are running. The bikes over there, they're still running, but they still can come back next turn. And the Gretchen are just coming up to the middle objective there. I think they're trying to make their way over to the other one as well. Okay, more reserves for the Orcs in the next turn, but it's now my turn 4. Just had my turn 4. And I teleported these warriors through the monolith, and I turbo boosted the Lord over here with the scarabs. I then shot these at the rocket boys, took those down. Deceiver assaulted the guy with the big gun, and he consolidated over there. And these here, they're still running within 6 inches of me. And the other 20 boys have just come out from reserve. We're not sure where they're going to go yet. Okay, we'll see what happens. 4. And a couple of, quite slow wars. Just got a 2 on these guys and a 2 on those guys that came in for reserve. The bikes have rallied, so they'll be moving next turn. Gretchen came up, tried to assault here, but failed the rough terrain test to get in. And then over here, these boys came in, they assaulted my deceiver, who then misdirected out of combat. These guys here are just running away continuously. My warriors are staying within 6 inches of those. Okay, my turn 5. Right, I just had my turn 5, Orcs still to go, and I managed to pin these with the deceiver. Excuse me. My warriors coming up, so at the moment that's my objective. Monolith shot those guys there, killed a couple. over here I assaulted the Gretchen and managed to wipe them out with the Lord there, so I'm actually on that objective there with those warriors, but it's still Orks turn 5. Okay, coming up now, that's the end of turn 5, and despite the Orks attempting to come in, unlucky with their rough terrain test and run. So this is my objective. The bikes over here, they've turbo boosted, so they're pretty much contesting. I have to measure it, but I think they're definitely there. So that's contested, and a little run move up here, but not quite enough. So now we'll just see if there's another turn. One more turn. Turn 6s, and well, basically these guys came over, they got into my warriors, and unfortunately, even though I only lost 2 of them, I rolled a 10 for the leadership test, so I was -2 and they ran away. So one objective to the Orks. The Deceiver, he came with his hit and run to there. Sadly, he got a low hit and run test. He was trying to get to the objective. These guys were assaulted by the looters, so they're locked. And this one here, this is just contested basically, and that's contested, nothing on that one. So it's one objective to the Orks at the moment and none to Necrons. See if there's another turn.
Not like that.
Which colour dice was it?
Yellow.
That's the one then. Game ends. Another victory for the Orks and another defeat for the Necrons.